Why is Dad out every night for 4 hours? It's like, you didn't know your dad was a serial killer? I don't believe you, unless you're like 4 and you just don't know your dad full stop. You don't know any of the things he does. Like, my 4-year-old wouldn't have known that I was hiding in the garage smoking and smashing cans. But geez, it was fun. So I'm thinking about, there's this show on Netflix, like My Dad Was a Killer, My Dad Was a Serial Killer. Like, you wouldn't know. I'm always amazed. People are living with serial killers and no one goes, where's Dad been? Why is Dad out every night for 4 hours? It's like, you didn't know your dad was a serial killer? I don't believe you, unless you're like 4 and you just don't know your dad full stop. You don't know any of the things he does. Like, my 4-year-old wouldn't have known that I was hiding in the garage smoking and smashing cans. But geez, it was fun. You don't know your dad's a serial killer? Or their wives don't know. It's like, really? Never came home with blood on his shirt? So anyway, this one is about a guy called Dennis Rader, who was known as BTK, Bind, Torture, Kill. That was his little nickname. You know, they all have nicknames, like the Son of Sam and the Boston Strangler. Are they the same? No. Other guys like I've run out of examples. But anyway, you get the idea. So BTK, he's taunting the police with letters and stuff and getting them to answer him in the newspaper, in the sort of personal section, if he's got a question and stuff. So anyway, one day he says, if I send you the floppy disk from my computer, will that ID me? Will you know who I am and where I am and that sort of stuff? And the police are like, no, we won't know you at all. And in their actual office, they're like, surely this guy isn't that simple. He cannot be that simple that he doesn't know he's fully telling us everything that he's ever done in his life if he sends us that floppy disk. The other thing about sending the floppy disk is, I'm assuming it's all pre-Google, because that is just a full, hey, Google, does my floppy disk let people know? Anyway, I'm assuming, yeah, it would have been pre-Google. But surely he's got mates. Hey, Phil, if I sent this floppy disk to Graham, would he know much about me from just the disk thing? And Phil would go, oh, yeah, mate, he'd know everything about you. I was like, oh, well, I won't send it to him. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. Thanks, mate. End of chat. So he does send this thing, and I don't even know if it is the floppy disk, because I actually don't know. So anyway, the police immediately know that he's the local guy at the church who's like the minister, and he's helping people out, and he's one of those guys, hiding in plain sight guys. And they just turn up and go, is there a Dennis here? Is there a Dennis Rader here? And Dennis is in his office going, fuck! The fucking floppy disk, I knew it would be. I mean, how'd you get, you finally get him locked away. It's like, how'd you get caught? Sent the bloody floppy disk to the fucking police station. You did what? Sent the floppy disk. To the police station? Yeah, sent it straight to their office. What, they ID'd you from it? Absolutely fucking knew my name. Ah, Dennis, you simpleton. Well, I guess, you know, that's why you also never trust anyone in a church, is the main point. It's always church guys, mate. Always. Always blokes attached to or part of churches. And this is not just a me versus the church thing. Always the church guys. Never trust a bloke in the church. Let's see if I know the song. No, don't know.